Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, February 5th, 2024. I had to double check on Friday. I said Friday was Tuesday, which was alarming for some people. Just a flub. Welcome to my daily vlog, my regular morning stand-up where I turn on the lights and report on what I've been doing and what I'm doing next to try to make content creation sustainable for the long term. So let's go back to the weekend and talk about Friday. So Friday, my job was to complete and publish that long form video that I had been working on through the week. And I did, just like the previous one. So it was viewer recommendations for Atari 8-bit games that they can play on the 400 Mini, which is coming out in a few weeks. Again, that video is a slow start. I got it published 3, 4 in the afternoon, I guess. And I've learned not to look at its initial stats because that previous one, after a few days, started outperforming. But this one, again, is a little low-ish. Since I published it Friday, so a couple of days out, it's at 3,600 views. No slouch, great for any given video. This topical one, again, I'm expecting a little more, so we'll keep an eye on the next few days. But we're happy with the video. A lot of good engagement of the viewers. And two, I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, a second, about this strategy and being patient. So got that done, of course. Once that was finished in the morning, finished it before lunch, and then in the afternoon I started to write and prepare and outline the video, my sponsored G Fuel video. Remember, my daughter was driving in town for the weekend, or Friday, Saturday, to shoot that with me, as I told you. So I want to get the writing done, get as much ready, so that when she got here in the evening, we could start to kind of collaborate and think about, the format and how we're gonna logistically make it happen. So we did. She got home. We visited Friday evening. Saturday we went to lunch, came back here, and started shooting. So the entire G Fuel video has been shot. It's all the footage I need, save for, we'll see if there's a couple of pickups, but basically it's ready to edit. This is probably the first or second fully sponsored video that I've done. So there's always a little bit of, there's performance anxiety because it's not just for me, it's for an advertiser. But I treated it even better than I would treat a regular video. I want to make sure that it's not, it's attention to detail and B-roll and cover shots and all this stuff. And plus we had a guest. And so I want to give it good attention because look, we're going to make this sustainable. We have to deliver on what sponsors want in order for more people to sponsor you. So I take it very seriously. It's one thing to go, let's look at a Rubik's Cube. It's something else entirely when somebody's paying you to look at a Rubik's Cube. You know what I mean? It's something different. So I want to make sure that I deliver on that properly and still maintain my journalistic integrity. I'm not being paid to say anything. I've just been paid to say something effectively. It's advertising. So ready to work on that video. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about stats. It's a mixed bag. Remember, I have this metric where I would like to keep above 10,000 views and 50 subscribers per day on the last running 7-day average. We're still fine with views. We're a little under 11,000 views. But subscribers have continued to dip. We're at the average of 39 subscribers per day. Boo! Well below the 50. And I'm well aware that there are many channels who would kill to get 39 subscribers a day or 10 subscribers a day. I remember those days. But it's not where I want to be. That being said, across the weekend when I left you, we were just shy of 45,000. So yes, we crossed 45,000. Hooray! As of now, we're just over 45,102, I think, the last time I looked. So we crossed 2 little milestones, 1 huge milestone and another small milestone over the weekend. Excuse me. So let's talk about today. So today is, I'm going to focus primarily on editing that G Fuel video. Because of how I shot it and all the different setups, I think it's going to go pretty easily. I don't have to assemble any gameplay beyond what I've already captured. So I think it's really just going to be a matter of pacing, finding the right pacing, maintaining the tone, finding the right music to go with it, all that kind of stuff. So that's largely today. Also, we'll have a podcast edit tomorrow, so I'll do a little bit of prep for that. It's actually a rewind, so it's going to be a lighter edit. It's not a full edit, so I'll do but a little bit. Make sure I have my pieces together before I begin tomorrow. And then I'll start figuring out what other videos, like I don't know exactly when this G Fuel video is going to release, So I might work on it for 2 days and it doesn't release until next week. I don't know for sure. We'll have to collaborate with them when they want to release it. But in the meantime, I have a couple other videos. One is I'm going to replace the trackball, a 5200 trackball that we did before. That video was well received, and I thought a small follow-up. We're talking, like, a 5-minute follow-up on replacing that trackball could be interesting. Several other little products are lingering, trickling around that I could pick up any given time. It's been a while since I've done any sort of handheld gadget review. I might grab one of those. There was a lot of requests for the handheld, for the Pocket Space Invaders. I very well could pick up any number of those. It's just a matter of really, Monday is often my, okay, now what kind of day? Like, we survived last week and did a lot of stuff. Got to figure out what to do next. Before I leave, I want to talk very briefly about the fact that, as I'm doing these videos on the Atari computer stuff, it's new and they're performing differently. Remember, the first one just kind of was a random blow up, and then the second one, I was depressed over the first few days and then it picked up. And then this third one, it was kind of similar, slowish over the first few days. However, I came to the realization, I mean, something I already knew, but I wasn't keeping it in the front of my mind as I was, feeling woe is me about the performance of the previous ones, is that like, these videos that I'm doing are their own video. However, I'm laying groundwork. I'm teaching the algorithm that the 400 Mini, Atari 8-bit, 400 Mini. Look, we've taught it Atari 2600. We're the place to be, right? We get tons of views when we talk about Atari 2600 stuff. No problem. This is a new avenue. So the nice thing, we've talked many times, both in the comments and here, about, well, hey, John, expand out, do Nintendo stuff, do this. It's very popular. You're right, but it's not popular on this channel. Both for the viewers and the people who it recommends to view, they're not already tuned to watching that stuff necessarily. So this is a really good experiment. It's beyond an experiment. It's in practice of, okay, let's take a few videos ahead of the release of this new product, and we're teaching the YouTube algorithm, here's what this channel does also. It's not exactly Atari 2600 stuff. It's more about the computers. And they're not used to finding viewers like that for us. They've zeroed in on who the 2600 people are, and they recommend our videos to them. So while these videos may not perform as well as I think they should, or at least not at first, they are doing the work of teaching YouTube and teaching viewers and teaching the internet that, oh, GenXGrownUp also might be an authority on this 400 Mini gadget that's coming out that I'm genuinely excited about. So to be able to do more videos on it and the library around it is something I want to do. I couldn't do it for the long term unless it's getting results. You don't get results by magic, just by turning a page and going, well, today we're going to start reviewing fire axes. Like, my viewership has no idea or interest in fire axes, and not just the subscribers, but anybody who might be recommended our videos. So if you make a huge turn like that, but we're making a small course adjustment, right? It's not a huge turn. And so that's why the videos are doing okay, but not flopping, because it's not a huge divergent switch from what we're doing. It's just a small adjustment. So even when I'm looking at those and I see them not performing as well as I think they should, or certainly not at the outset, I'm getting solace in knowing that, no, I'm doing them for a reason. I'm doing them to teach YouTube that you also should go to GenXGrownUp if someone's interested in, mid-80s computing. It's not just Atari 2600 games. So it's good work to teach the system while we're also doing work to get views and engagement. So at least that's my opinion. That's how I think it works. I could be wrong. We'll see. All right, I'm going to get busy on this Monday, get busy editing that G Fuel piece. I'm super excited to see how it comes together. A little anxious, but more than that, I think I'm excited to get the work in. Thank you so much for stopping in to check out today's vlog, if in fact you did. And if you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you so much. You're so... To have regular people. By the way, more than 600 people now subscribe to this goofy vlog. Amazing. To have regular people come back every day, it's motivating. It helps me get up on Monday. Helps me be here. So thank you for that. All right. Please have a great Monday. Remember to do something good for yourself if at all possible. And I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.